What's up, everybody? My name is Jason, and welcome to the $10,000 EIDL Grant Stimulus Update. Breaking news. It is Hump Day, January the 20th, 2021. Please do me a huge favor. Give this video a thumbs up. Hashtag EIDL with your comments below. Copy and paste the exact title of this video and share it all over social media. And if you'd like to be among 20 people that are going to win $500 in cold hard cash before anybody, including low income, gets their $10,000 or the balance thereof, I ask that you subscribe to this channel right now and hit the bell. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a little fired up today, so I'm trying to cool my jets so I can get this under without having a stroke. But let me just say what I referenced a second ago. I am going to give away my money before anybody else gets any. So the SBA is out to lunch. We all know that. Although there's a very happy ending. I'm going to read an email I just got back from the SBA in a second. So again, if you want to have a chance to be among 20 people that are going to win $500 in cash, all you have to do is like the video, make sure you hit the bell and subscribe, and say something below. I'm frustrated. I'm scared. I think you suck, like a lot of people said last night. My goodness, even on our own community wall, there were several people that got blocked because, you said they were going to do middle to high income. I didn't say they were going to do it in order, did I? In fact, they're actually going in order. 331 is in front of 332, isn't it? Ladies and gentlemen, look. What you saw last night, it's not a portal. That's not a fucking portal. You know what that was? That's a communications director sitting down about 5 hours before she and Miss Carranza are tossed out the door. And Isabel Guzman, who's a protege of Karen Mills, pinned in the top comment, who said you should have gotten $10,000, not $1,000 per employee, and you deserve another loan equal to 6 months of working capital, i.e. what you already got up to 10 months ago. That was nothing more than buying time. Once I read this email to you and I talk about 5 phone calls I had this morning and an hour-long conversation with Vitaly, the lawyer whose 2 videos are pinned in the top comment, you'll understand what I've been telling you since day one. You must remember, there are journalists on YouTube and there are drama queens. I just watched Dan over at I Allegedly. He's a great guy. You can tell he's got a heart and soul and he cares about the people. Stephen Carlson, frustrated, not the only one. We thought the SBA would have the sense to roll it out all at once, but I'm telling you right now, and I'm going to read this email in a second and talk about the phone calls, including the one with Vitaly. This was nothing more than buying time. That's all it is. That's not a portal. The law says it's not just for people that are in the queue up to December 27th when the law was signed, but people that come after. But if you read the very grammatically incorrect, copy and paste that and put it into a Word file, you'll see misspellings, run-ons, adjectives that are out of place. That's somebody just saying, let's put something up there to keep the wolves at bay because we're out of here. They don't give a shit about you. Their time has come and gone. So they're not even following the letter of the law with respect to the low-income community. But it reads exactly as I said. You take the drama queen known as me, Kevin. For the last several weeks, he's been saying $1,000 per employee. Wrong. Then 2 nights ago, he said nobody's getting any money because they were late to launch the portal. Wrong. And then he had to resort to saying that same fucking message that's at the bottom. No EIDL Advance available. Ladies and gentlemen, that's been there since July 15th. Word for word. When they ran out of money the first time on the first $20 billion of Emergency EIDL Grant, which is Section 332, which they've yet to get to, that's been up there for 6 months. He knows that. But he just likes to gin up the audience in his 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th fucking video of the day. I'm telling you right now, allow me to read the letter as my computer just shut down. Okay, here we go. My loan officer's been at the SBA for almost 20 years. He handled my reconsideration when I tried to do a reconsideration for increase a few months ago because I thought I could get another 6 months of working capital. Turns out I was maxed out within $5,000. I just said, you know what? It's not worth it. Keep the money. Hi, David. I'm not going to use his last name, but some of you know who I'm talking about. Don't mention his last name in the comments. You know who it is. He's been there forever. You handled my reconsideration for increase back in July, and I have a question. Section 332 of the new stimulus law calls for $40 billion. Some people think it's $20 billion. I think it's $40 billion of emergency EIDL grants. While Section 331, which the message on SBA.gov last night refers to, is the $20 billion for Targeted EIDL Advance for low-income communities. Can you please confirm that all eligible entities currently in the queue, that's 5.7 million that got a grant, about 3 million that got nothing, most of them are waiting on a full $10,000. Can you please confirm that all eligible entities in the queue that reside in middle to high income will get the full balance of their $10,000 EIDL grant? I received $1,000 per employee back in April. It was actually April the 1st. I got it on the 22nd, the same day they pulled my credit. And it seems very unfair for only those in low income to get the full balance of the grant. After all, 2/3 of small business owners are middle to high income. Please let me know. 20 minutes later, he sent me back, "Good morning, Jason. We do not have any new information on the targeted EIDL grants or the emergency EIDL grants. Thank you, David." Look, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you right now, call 800-659-2955, ask for a Tier 2 supervisor. When they pick up the phone, say, "Yes, may I ask how long you've been at the SBA?" Unless they tell you at least 5 years, hang up the phone and call somebody else. And once you get someone on the phone that's been there quite a while, meaning they're middle to upper level management and they're still there, say, "Hey, I saw that they updated SBA.gov last night with the targeted EIDL grant. But what about the folks that are in middle to high income?" Nobody knows anything. Not only about the Section 332, they don't know anything about the targeted. That thing's going to be delayed for 2 or 3 weeks while they get their fucking ducks in order. And then maybe then they might actually get you the money within 21 days, but don't hold your breath. But I'm telling you guys right now, with the glass, or should I say the bottle, half full, this is a blessing. I know it sucks, but they delayed the IRS till February the 12th. Most of our fellow citizens have not gotten their $600 checks yet. Should we be shocked that the SBA just put up some bullshit message that's not even a portal just so they could buy Miss Guzman some time? I'm not surprised. I know it sucks. So if you got to take it out of me, that's fine. But like I said yesterday, I brought you the dance. 40% of you in the next month or so, if you're in low income, you've got less than 300 employees, and you can show that 30% economic loss. And again, it's just going to be an email. Not going to be some portal that's going to confuse you. They're going to email you. You're good to go. The other 60% of you that are spitting nails right now, they haven't gotten to Section 332. Fuck, they don't even know what's going on with the targeted EIDL Advance. Call them, 800-659-2955, and say, "Hey, what's going on with this or that?" They can't tell you nothing about anything. But when you use your common sense, Jackie Rosen is middle income Vegas. She's still got the guaranteed $10,000 tweet. It's pinned in the top. Big Ben Cardin's Facebook Live midway through. Karen Mills, the former boss of Isabel Guzman, who took over today, said it was a mistake to ration the grant and you deserve another 6 months of working capital. Meaning if you got a $100,000 loan, according to her ex-boss, in the next few months, perhaps the next stimulus package, you should get another $100,000. And by the way, get rid of the fucking caps. And if you use Steve Chabot's one-pager, he runs the House Committee for Small Business. He's been telling his middle to high income constituents in Lebanon, Ohio, bullet number 1 is Section 331. $20 billion of targeted EIDL. Nobody disputes that. 40% of you are about to get 10 grand because it doesn't say 1,000 per employee, does it? It says up to $10,000, and then right below that it says, if you didn't get the full amount, you got the balance thereof, or words to that effect, coming. So it only makes sense because that was just a, let's just get something out the door before they throw us out the door. The next idea would be 332. Now, it'd be nice if they would have just taken it off, but one way or another, because I can assure you, myself and several others, have you seen some of the folks in Vegas? In Vegas are going ballistic. What about us? What about us? I'm in middle to high income. I live in such and such community. People are, this is a blessing. We've wakened the sleeping giant. People are spitting nails. They're on the attack. They can attack me all they want. But I'm telling you right now, 331, 40% of you are all set. 332, once she gets in there and gets her ducks in a row, is next. And the reason why they're going to keep that no more EIDL Advance available, because there's going to be no portal. They should just take it down. They're never going to open the portal for the middle to high income ever again, but it doesn't mean they can't pay everybody the balance of 10 grand or the full amount if you applied after July and they ran out of money. Just get that section off there, and somebody needs to come out and clarify once and for all. We started off with low income, the middle to high in terms of the emergency EIDL grant, which is the next section down, 332, is coming. And once they do that, you guys will be able to take a deep breath, and then we can bitch and moan about the fact that, gee, Jason turns 51 years old on April the 13th, and that's probably about the time we're going to get our fucking money. Now, I spoke to Vitaly, the lawyer, 2 videos pinned in the top. Watch them. First time I ever talked to him on the phone. He's a tremendously intelligent and charismatic dude. He's got a video coming out tonight or tomorrow morning. And there's a possibility that the SBA is going to screw you, like some of the other channels are telling you. There's a small possibility. But we also talked at length. I said, how long does it take to put a class action together, and how much is it going to cost? So I have a pretty good idea of what that is. And I can tell you guys right now, and I won't be the only one. There's 9 million that applied, 5.7 million got a loan, 3 million are waiting for something. Most of them are real people. So if 60% of that number, that's over 5 million people that are very upset or confused right now. You got to believe that there's dozens of lawyers that they know that are going to sue the piss out of the SBA. And unfortunately, it might have to be Isabel Guzman because Ms. Carranza is no longer there. I don't want to see that happen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise holy hell over the next 2 weeks. Some of it on here, but a lot of it behind the scenes. Because as I've said a million times before, until they honor the intent of Congress that's expressed by more than 50 senators, congressmen, and women that you were supposed to get 10 grand, until they honor what Miss Karen Mills, who used to run the SBA, said, it was a mistake to ration the grant. Watch that. She doesn't say you deserve 10 grand in low income only. So I'm telling you right now, is it possible that I'm wrong? Sure. It's possible that I'm wrong. I never said anything's a fucking guarantee. But it's also possible that I'm right, that they're simply going in geographical or chronological order. They could have taken the damn thing down, but again, that message has been up there since July. So me, Kevin, why don't you put your fucking money where your mouth is for once and give people some $10,000? Quit charging them for everything under the sun. And by all means, I would ask one more time that you stop ginning them up by saying you're never going to get your money. The low incomes folks are taken care of. Middle to high income is next. So I'm going to give away $10,000 in the next 2 weeks. What about you? Until next time, always remember, ladies and gentlemen, it includes me, Mr. Meat Kevin himself. I love you guys, and thanks for watching.